be getting money. Speaking on me, gon' make your situation better. Play ahead on quick compared to me, they'll never mention. If she talking pressure, know I'm with whatever. Going undefeated, I'm a heavyweight stepper. Yeah, mama raised her, and my mama raised a hustler. Thinking we the same is where you really have me. I don't knock the baby girl, I'm just not one. Why I got my knots up, you was getting. Hey, it's only bands, rather only bands. Get the hustle, so you got. I here doing numbers, watch me hit the rolling dance. Independently funded and ain't needed no advance. Don't hate on me. I've been grinding through the week. No days off, no sleep.
All interactive questions in this episode are presented by New Balance. The latest New Balance 2A V4 will be worn by Jamal Murray and more New Balance athletes during the 2023-24 NBA season. And you can wear them now in NBA 2K24. We caught up with a few of the players at a recent commercial shoot. Here's a look behind the scenes. I think anyone would agree this roster would be a dream.
Does it surprise you at what some of these...
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Brown out there with Holiday. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And for the Timberwolves, Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. John Collins is out there with Markkanen. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. As a player, what's your main focus in these early stages of the season, Clark?
You know, Kevin, I think the biggest thing is just building chemistry, getting a level of comfort with one another, learning tendencies and preferences. Chemistry is the key at this time of the season.
Collins, good.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Now here is Holiday. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Holiday.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Edwards finds Markkanen. That's good from 17 feet away.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here is Holiday. 9 points last game out. The kick out to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Holiday against Conley. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Free throw good, Edwards. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league. Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
Boston shooting their first shots of the night from a charity stripe. That free throw good from Brown. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Now Tatum, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Tatum passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Conley with the 3. Excellent D there from Holiday.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Brown wide open. He fires. And another miss by Boston. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Conley the pass to Collins. Edwards dishes to Collins. Yep, that one goes. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
For 3, Edwards. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Tatum. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Tatum continues to improve as a passer. This is really an example of leadership.
On deep, Collins. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Now for Boston, their last game, a loss to the Nets.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Celtics trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Markkanen. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Here's Alexander Walker. Rebound, Boston.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
That evens the score.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Fires the 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Fournette, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Milton the pass to Collins. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. 1:31 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Hauser. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
From outside the arc, Benton with the rebound. So for the Timberwolves, their last game, a win against the Utah Jazz. Hauser misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Pritchard. Still yet to score.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Milton finds Collins. It's deflected. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Read the pass to Collins. With 1 on the clock, that one no good. And so it's John Collins making highlights for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
what we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. And it's Holiday in at the point.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, certainly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand in glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
Now here is Holiday, still scoreless. Porzingis gets a two. Milton grabs the board.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Holiday with it. Conley picks him up and finished off by Brown.
Excellent defense from Holiday pays off with the steal, and it starts a successful fast break.
The pass to Gobert. Outside, Markkanen. Over Horford. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Gobert. 6 points for Lauri Markkanen.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
First team foul.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Porzingis. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Here's Brown. Minnesota with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
They grab their own miss. Edwards, that's good.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Here's Tatum. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And, Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
And they've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The Celtics with the lead. To the paint. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open. Drew will get it to you.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go and a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. Thanks. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Shake Milton. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Now here's Edwards. A 23-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. Collins checked in for the Timberwolves. Celtics leading by 7. Knocked loose. Stolen by Reid. Fast break. Here they come. Swiped it away. 1:37 left in the first half of the game. A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Here's Edwards, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Shot to stop the run. Boston's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Mikhailuk passes to Cornette. 1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the half. Banton's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 10. Shot on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from him. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Out to the right wing. Here's Mikhailuk, defended by Anderson. Mikhailuk can't get it to go. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Anderson's shot is off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Mikhailuk. 5 points in the game. Here's Cornette, and he goes in for the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Banton. Anderson with the block. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the block shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's the Boston Celtics up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Gobert is out there with John Collins. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Gobert dishes to Edwards. Off target from three-point range.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Gobert down low, guarded by Holiday.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Brown outside. Boston again missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Offensive rebound. Collins kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable. But the results were there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectations. Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Celtics leading by 9. Here's Tatum. Porzingis trying to get free. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 8th assist in the game. And the Timberwolves call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Packing some muscle on it. Holiday able to push that shot through.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And here's Brown outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. For 3, Edwards. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Tatum no good. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 13. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Markkanen finds Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Timeout called the Celtics. You know, Greg, many in Boston question the wisdom of the Smart Porzingis trade. What do you think of the move?
I mean, I think given age and injuries in their front court, the trade makes sense, right? Also, they got some draft capital, but the ultimate test of this trade will be in the playoffs. The ring is the thing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Poked away. Stolen by Collins. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And that one is good. We've got 4 points now in the quarter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Minnesota?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, well, they just jump that.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Celtics making a switch here. Luke is checked in. 1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
Reed with the block. Here's Anderson. Lays it up off the glass.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Manton, the pass to Brown. Driving inside. Here's McKinley. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
The elbow, it's Brown. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. He's in 5 for 12 so far.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
Anderson can't get it to go. Got a piece of it. And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post position. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Holiday. And it's Manton in at the 2 spot.
And the quick trigger of marketing is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
It's stolen by Gobert. Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone. Passes it to Reed. Outside Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his 3-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Manton, the pass to Tatum. Outside, Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Manton. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too. And I can't figure out why they aren't going to him more. I mean, he's scoring the ball well for him.
Outside Tatum. That one rolling around and rims out.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looks, and we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
Minnesota calls timeout, and Porzingis had a lot of suitors, GA, over the summer. Eventually, the Celtics made the move for him.
Porzingis rehabbed his game and value in D.C. With the Wizards rebuilding, he was a prime trade target. Boston went for him early, and he could be a difference maker for the Celtics.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, they told the team, we're winning this game with our defense. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
You know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Reed misses. Boston leading by 3. Here's Tatum. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That would pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And the defense has to bring more fire than we're seeing. Gobert just fighting through all of it.
Personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Boy, Holiday's a strong guard, does not mind mixing it up at all. He can play physical if he needs to.
And the Timberwolves call time.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of the timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Boy, how about the high percentage he shot from the floor? I mean, come on now. It got to a point where you just assumed every shot he took was going to find the bottom of the net. That's how locked in he was all game long.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
Anthony Edwards.
Free throw good, Edwards. John Collins, he's checked in for Naz Reid. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE. You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
It's good from long range.
Accepting more of a leadership role over time. Markkanen not bashful at rising up to take huge shots.
Now the feed to Tatum. Puts it up from 12. And another basket for Boston.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Edwards dishes to Markkanen. Off target from outside.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And Holiday kicks to Horford. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Markkanen from outside. Markkanen missing again. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. Timberwolves trail by 4. Over in the corner, Conley. Here's Here's Collins, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That'll be his second foul of the game. Minnesota making a switch. Reed's checked in. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. It's good! A huge shot to tie it up.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes. It falls.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
Edwards passes to Markkanen. Full time.
You can trust an efficient shooter like Markkanen in the clutch. He's going to get a good look.
Timeout called the Celtics. They trail by 1. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try.
There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Tatum gets the bucket.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest. And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backcourt.
Brown, no good.
And the activities he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. It's tied at 70. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. It's off. Goes back up. Outside, Horford. Outside, Tatum. Buries the triple.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left in the game. Markkanen inside the line. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment.
Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.
Hello to all NBA fans. LFG Timberwolves.
biggest challenge that we got on this team right now, besides in real life, IRL, Timberwolves are going to have chemistry issues. Most of the year until they make a change. I just don't think Cat and Rudy get along at all. Hayden's trying to take a next step.
Gotta put me on there with the greatest, man.
Let the band play.
All-star, the superstar, Hall of Famer. They say I'm showing out, they say I should be ashamed. Hey. I don't do it for the clout, I do it for the. You can walk in any, and I bet they know my name. To the South, put me in the Hall of Fame. Add it to my bank account, then you can keep the fine. Fine. I met my one day, the next day her life was never the same. Real though. Told her your family, my family, but all of your friends ain't my friends. Now here, take the keys to this Benz. Take that. I remember back when I ain't had nothing, so yeah, I'm about to the end. I remember I stacked my first 100 bands. I said, I'm finna do this again. Run it up. Ha, I see you going broke, trying to keep up with me. Bad boy spending millions out here like I'm signed to Diddy. Showed up, plain Jane Rolex, had a meeting with Rock Nation. But they got about 4, 5, 6 rap over there that be hating. But I still with you. Tell him I got 2 million for him to do a verse, and if he don't, I still got love for him. Cuz went to college hooping, staying in the dorm. What else? I was still at mama house, sleeping on the floor. I ran up $250,000 and was still sleeping on the floor. The type of have $1 million act like I'm broke. When I was 16, I said it ain't even about me no more. This PRE on my chest, this a multi-million-dollar logo. They say I'm showing off, nah, I just let my. She said she loved it when she wearing all my chains. My little said you caked her off, I told him you can do the same thing. Put me in the Hall of Fame. Add it to my bank account, you can keep the fine. Keep that fine. Have you ever felt a V12 when the gears change? Hold up. Have you seen my new charm is taller than Johnny Dang? Out at the corner store and left the Rari running, man. Get money every day. Go yard full of currency, no, I didn't come to play. Hey, I spent $1 million on Richard Mills. I got a driveway full of Hot Wheels. And yeah, she a, but now that Birkin bag not real. I got skills. Addicted to the lifestyle. Trying to count me $100 million right now. Right now. Right down. No, I can't wait nobody. If I want it, then I go get it. If it don't cost me for a ticket, then I can't even sit in it. They say I'm showing out. They say I should be ashamed. I don't do it for the clout. I do it for the. You can walk in any, and I bet they know my name. To the South, put me in the Hall of Fame. Add it to my bank account, then you can keep the fine. Fine. I met my one day, the next day her life was never the same. Real though. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm just a different type of. Yeah, I mean, do what the I wanna. Yeah, I mean. Hey, bro, you hang around me too long, man, you might slip up and become a millionaire or something. Yeah, I mean. Yeah. Hey, look. Lil' mama wishing you mine. Your life instantly changed. You no longer the same.
2K like Oubre. It's all in the game without EA. Highlights upon replay, top of the top 10, ESPN Sinclair. Let it all flow out, maybe get your team together, y'all can all roll out. Try to find your soul to the question y'all would ask me, calling Allen Iverson, but the answer didn't answer. I'm a two-way playmaker, son of the steel. Shatter the glass like Shaquille O'Neal. Give me the mic, let me make this clear. Championships, they only float round here. Give it up. And what you doing tonight? I'm about to 2-3 jump your mans and take flight. It's a legendary moment. Tell your mama to tune in. Revolution never televised. Don't leave the truth in. It's the bright lights, first class flights, perks of being the man of unsigned hype. Everybody here wanna be one of the greats. You got a lot of potential, but do you got what it takes? Championships, they only float round here. Cracking the code this year. Let them know I'm here. Call me the GOAT this year. Championships. 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 Championships only float round here.
The step back three. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
I'm Showtime. Irvin in his prime. Serving up the service with poetic. Pulling back the curtain with no candy coated shine. Only raindrops, so for real and never lie. Rough around the edges, I'm a headache for PR. Leader of the pack, pack a P-ball. Cheer it to your stack, put the to they see y'all. Jersey throwback, mention that's where the keys are. As I wanna be, trouble from beyond the arc like Dan Marley. The tune of Charles Barkley, the kid saucy, dripping just like a faucet. Clutch in the minute you need, they can't stop it. You need a wall to break the game started. Faking the funk like a sweatless headband. Give them what they want, let them know that I'm here, man. It's the bright lights, first class flights, perks of being the man of unsigned hype. Everybody here wanna be one of the greats. You got a lot of potential, but do you got what it takes? Championships, they only float round here. Cracking the code this year. Let them know I'm here. Call me the GOAT this year. Championships, they flow coast to coast, from lakes in LA to Knicks in New York. The land's for the game and ride strict. Been doing my thing, the game is timeless. And I gotta give it up for my fans in the nosebleeds. Every night they got their hands up, but they don't know me. Legends of the blacktop, Bill Russell, Kobe. Kobe. Call Dr. J, I'ma get what you owe me. Championship. 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 Championships only float round here. Toby, just do it.
Hey, yo, is that Mexican OT? Got me looking just like Johnny Dang. Louis Vuitton umbrella when I walk through the rain in the kitchen. Kind of bread like Kane. Looking like Johnny Dang, eat deep muddy water stick, carry my right pocket, got money, left pocket. Bulletproof white Cadillac riding in the tank. I'm a dirty bad baby from dirty bag with a dirty fly down your block. Down the block, while the leg doing jumping jacks. Yellow timber like it's lumber. Sounding like it's bubble. In the shower, I'ma give it bubble bath. I got a whole lot of that. Got them falling back. Got me feeling like a baby that's spinning, so with my I'm just rhyming words, I don't even know how to rap. Every time that they see me, better believe it, I'm got crossed up in the dirt, then I bounced up. I'll be catching these places, run to get moused up. Pop trunk on the hat while we waving goodbye. I'm from Lone Star, pick on pie. I don't play by respect for that, we gone. I'm in money, so baby believe I'ma be on time. Louis Vuitton umbrella when I walk through the rain in the kitchen. Kind of bread like Kane. Looking like Johnny Dang, eat deep muddy water stick, carry my right pocket, got money, left pocket. Bulletproof white Cadillac riding in the tank. I'm a dirty bad baby from dirty bag with a dirty slide down your block.
Long falls poked out, keep in the drought, getting money down south. Feeling like Johnny Dang, got diamonds in my chain. Got ice on my knee like it's swollen. They called in the yeah, these diamonds look frozen. Real players get chose, so you know that I be chosen. Got my pocket. I stay out the way, don't be all in the mix. call me for. Streets getting dry, finna go and take a trip, let's deal. Hold up, wait a minute, if I get it, then I spend it when I'm in it. Can't pretend to keep attending with my business, I'm relentless. I got 2 rent houses in the getting rented. Been the boss for a minute.
Umbrella when I walk through the rain in the kitchen. Kind of bread like kind. Nigga like Johnny Dine, eat deep muddy water stick, carry my right pocket, got money, left pocket. Bulletproof white Cadillac riding in the tank. I'm a dirty baby from dirty baby with a dirty slide down your block.
Ice all over my body looking like a snowman. Big rocks in the grill dancing like a slow jam. My chain so heavy I'm walking like an old man. Try me, you gon' get like a spray paint can. From Spokane, it's getting cold, put on a coat, my ice froze. Riding foes, I'm poking out on nice toes. Drive slow, my trunk up and the lights glow. When I'm sitting so low to the ground, I might scrape it. Nothing fake, candy to paint, I might flake it. Riding down 288 in the top bacon. Thinking you gon' run up on me, then you mistaken. I came through dripping the puddle, you thought it rained. Everything flawless from the grills to the chain. I done spent a lot of change, now I'm looking like Johnny
Louis Vuitton umbrella when I walk through the rain in the kitchen. Kind of bread like kind. Looking like Johnny Dine, eat deep muddy water stick, carry my right pocket, got money, left pocket. Bulletproof white Cadillac riding in the tank. I'm a dirty baby from dirty baby with a dirty slide down your block.
Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet happy. Oh, Doguni Misha, show you the confirm for your speaker. This time I call chopsticks for assistance. Show we they blow your mind, Afghanistan. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet happy. When you come, make I give you digits. When's the last time somebody did it like this? Too much ice on my wrist. That's why everybody hating on me like Chris. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. People think I be Johnny just come. Like I just got rich, like my money just come. Send them back to where they come from. For talking like the product of a ton. Southside me come from, me no care, my brother. One side, sit down for one chair, my brother. Come try, me will make it, my brother. Long time it takes to reach here, my brother. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet happy.
Billy, baby. I huffin', I puffin', I blow. Stand up, go sit. Hit his oh shit. Boy, you old now. You got money cause you on. Millie got millies cause Millie got hits. You can talk like really that. Feeling myself a conceited. 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 Straight out of Mobile, Louis on both hills. Get jealous when I do it like on my eyes like a diva. I've been that since a fetus. Been had my stripes, no Adidas. My ops taking pics when they see us. I'm so fabulous. I'm fabulous. I don't need his money. I got enough. Pretty walk in, they gon' salute. Just keep it cute. Big yellow coupe, no top on the roof. Brush my hair when I walk in the booth. Feeling myself a conceited. 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 Feeling myself a conceited.
You don't know my ID. 나를 검색하다 다친. We still low key. You don't see me when I low key. 너 몰랐다 다친지. 방심하다 감기 걸려. 너 마스크를 내렸었지. 따지 팍디 우리 마스크들 올려 거위. 손쉽게 여기 벗어나. 흔적이 안 남아. 너의 노래 지문도와 남은 번호를 담아. 3위 1위 우리 자마. 너가 저장한 번호 fake like 네가 어제 만든 음악. It's only one way up. I don't wanna see your number. 네가 pick up in the color. 아이들은 너에게 나빠. So you not ask for our info. Go listen 초록창이 대신 써줘. 신상한 녀석들 fresh out of input to see me. Joe what you see.
그게 우리 기. 뭔 뛰었니? 우. 전화 무시. Emergency. 뭔 뛰었니? 우. 텔레파시. 다통하기. 뭔 뛰었니? 우. 빠라바삐. 뭔 뛰었니? 우. 다른 애들 무시. 전화다 차단. 공공 계속 우리끼리 달라. 그래도 우리 같은 아빠. No time 방에 노는 아빠. Spotlight 우리들러도 도배. 착각망상 그건 너 자기 소개. Highlight prime time 영원히 같이 okay. No time 전화 거짓말 okay. 아파 성위 my time you're not okay. My team truly always check my profile okay. Dancing in the rain 너네 대체 어디 에이 찾아볼 수가 없네 마치 내 전화번호 okay.
Keep all them up on my radar. Black mask on my face, man, I feel like I'm better. You dummies had better go get a translator. Two languages, mix them up like a 어설프게 할 바에 차라리 나는 그냥 안 하고 말지. 거슬린 새끼들 번호 못 저장해. 우리는 조용해. No color ID. 너네 생각 우리 생각 나버려. 너무 큰 차이. Get out my sight. When I like 넌 발음이 구려서 안 통하니까. 깨져버린 너의 feelings. 나는 원래부터 그냥 chillin'. Killing it like a villain. 이상호 아닌 거 보수시. 여자들은 weekend boogie. Up in the basement 이제는 옥상에 moving. 절대로 고개 안 숙임. 어차피 몰라 난 포기. 조심해 널 1300 움직여도 wannabe 싫어해 근데 난 웃을게 1300 움직여도 그냥 웃어버려.
This is amazing, this is amazing, this is amazing. Don't, hey, don't fall, don't break, don't bend, don't fade, don't stop, don't hate, don't fall, don't wait, don't fall, don't break, don't bend, don't fade, don't stop, don't hate, don't fall, don't wait. That's why I can't. I don't like right now. Young and I'm getting right now. Young getting like how. Tell me no stop. Tell me no way. On my to the top.
man, that's race. I need shut it right like lemonade stand, black top pavement. I can break for basic, more pride, lunch, money ain't nothing to play with. Refresh like a page, better start telling these in my page. All I know is real, gotta trust what I know real. All I know real, gold chain, gold grill. Be careful who try to be up in your face like we ain't friend, can't cut a deal. If it don't figure, I need all my figure. Therefore, I can't wait, I can't wait. Therefore, I can't wait, I can't wait, can't wait.
Henry gon' cut that wood. Any means on, bro. Any means everything to me. Big, rusty road. There's no telling what's going on. Steaming. You the motive to my motive. Got me working harder than a locomotive, baby. I'm the hero around this. You can save all that complaint. You were saying that I'm a big fish in a small pond anyway. But I can't help it that I wanna help everybody before myself. No, I'm the furthest thing from selfless. Motor Hollywood, I got another on my arm. Hot pink wig, all that shit. Make you reevaluate your runs. I didn't make it big yet, let me ring alarms. I play my latest record, but you wouldn't sing along. They can sell a whole lot, you would halfway believe. I was trying to, I guess your man said to lead. Y'all done been back, I guess the gas ain't depleted. Yeah. I'll extend it, cause some cushion covered hand if you need it. Those diamonds, you know what I'm saying? Now when they ask you who I am, you act as if you was the reason. Autobiographic, how you documented all my secrets. You a demon, but still I'm John Henry, working hard in every season. Believe it. Henry gon' cut that wood. Any means on, bro. By any means. And it means everything to me. Big, rusty road. There's no telling what's going on. Steaming. You the motive to my motive. Got me working harder than a locomotive, baby. I'm the hero around this. You can save all that complaint. You were saying that I'm a big fish in a small pond anyway. I can't help it that I wanna help everybody before myself. No, I'm the furthest thing from selfless.
This is what people need to understand. When you see us in the street, in the nice trucks, the Rangers, the Benzes, whatever vehicles we in, when we copped our houses, when we did all of that, we did that off a hard-earned side artist, grinding, mixtape hustle. I get a verse for you here, I write this here for you on the low.
Wanted me, I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. What you do? Made a move, could've made a move. If I knew I'd be with you. Is it too late to pursue? I bite my tongue, it's a bad habit. Kinda mad that I didn't take a step at it. Thought you were too good for me, my dear. Never gave me time of day, my dear. It's okay, things happen for reasons that I think are sure. Yeah, I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. Yeah, I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. Would you mind if I tried to make a pass at it? No, you're not too good for me, my dear. Funny you come back to me, my dear. It's okay, things happen for reasons that I can't ignore, yeah. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew you wanted me. You can't surprise a Gemini. I'm everywhere, I'm cross-sighted. Now that you're back, I can decide if